climate change has emerged as one of the most pressing challenges facing humanity in the 21st century. The overwhelming scientific consensus points to human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, as the primary drivers of this global crisis. However, controversies surrounding climate change still persist, hindering our collective efforts to address its consequences. In this video essay, we will examine these controversies, address climate change concerns, and evaluate the risks associated with this existential threat. By exploring real-world examples, we can gain a deeper understanding of the urgency and the solutions required to combat climate change. One of the controversies surrounding climate change revolves around the denial of its existence or its anthropogenic causes. Despite an overwhelming body of scientific evidence, there are still skeptics who question the reality of climate change. However, it is essential to recognize that the consensus among climate scientists is based on extensive research, data analysis, and modeling. Multiple lines of evidence, including temperature records, melting glacier, and rising sea levels, point to the undeniable reality of a warming planet. To address climate change concerns, we must first understand its far-reaching impacts. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves, are becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change. For instance, the increased intensity of Hurricane Katrina in 2005 and Hurricane Harvey in 2017 can be attributed, at least in part, to warmer ocean temperatures, which provide more energy for storms to form and intensify. The devastating wildfires that have ravaged California in recent years are also linked to prolonged droughts and higher temperatures. Beyond extreme weather events, climate change poses risks to ecosystems and biodiversity. Coral reefs, for example, are highly vulnerable to rising ocean temperatures and acidification, leading to mass bleaching events and subsequent ecosystem collapse. The Great Barrier Reef in Australia, the largest coral reef system in the world, has experienced multiple bleaching events in recent years, causing significant damage to this ecological treasure. Furthermore, climate change exacerbates social and economic inequalities. The impacts are disproportionately felt by vulnerable communities, including those in low-lying coastal areas, marginalized populations, and developing countries with limited resources to adapt to the changing climate. Disruptions in agriculture and water availability can lead to food insecurity, displacement, and increased conflicts over scarce resources. To address the risks associated with climate change, we must adopt comprehensive solutions. Transitioning to renewable energy sources is a crucial step towards reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Countries like Germany have made significant progress in this regard by investing heavily in solar and wind energy. In 2020, renewables accounted for over 50% of Germany's electricity generation, showcasing the feasibility and potential for a clean energy transition. In addition to renewable energy efficiency measures and sustainable transportation systems play a vital role in reducing emissions. Improving the energy efficiency of buildings, implementing public transportation systems, and promoting the use of electric vehicles are effective strategies to curb greenhouse gas emissions and create more sustainable urban environments. Moreover, protecting and restoring ecosystems, such as forests and wetlands, can act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, serves as a critical carbon sink. However, deforestation and forest degradation pose a significant threat to this vital ecosystem. Efforts to combat deforestation, such as sustainable land management practices and policies, are essential in mitigating climate change. International cooperation is crucial in addressing climate change on a global scale. The Paris Agreement, signed by 197 countries, provides a framework for collective action to limit global warming well below 2 degrees Celsius, and strive for 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Although the Paris Agreement represents an important step forward, more ambitious and coordinated efforts are necessary to achieve its objectives. Furthermore, individual actions can make a difference. Reducing personal carbon footprints through lifestyle choices, such as consuming less meat, minimizing waste, and using public transportation, contribute to the overall mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions. Small-scale initiatives, such as community gardens and local renewable energy projects, also play a part in fostering sustainability at the grassroots level. In conclusion, climate change is an urgent global crisis that requires immediate action. While controversies and skepticism persist, the overwhelming scientific evidence supports the reality and anthropogenic causes of climate change. Extreme weather events, ecosystem degradation, and socio-economic disparities are among the risks associated with this crisis. However, through comprehensive solutions including renewable energy adoption, energy efficiency measures, ecosystem protection, and international cooperation, we can mitigate the impacts of climate change. Real-world examples, such as Germany's renewable energy transition, highlight the feasibility and benefits of embracing sustainable practices. By taking collective and individual actions, we can work towards a sustainable and resilient future for humanity and the planet.